Amazing. Hello. Does it sound okay? What are you drinking? It's like New York.
It's Mets Cola.
New York Mets.
I don't think it has anything to do with the team, though, does it?
No?
No, it's
It's-
like this health thing.
Oh.
It's
It's good for you.
it's flavored with protein.
That sounds
It's
awful.
It's what?
That's the worst description ever.
Protein.
Flavored with protein.
See, when I think of flavor protein, it's
Yes.
totally different. It's like, dude.
Well, yeah, man. I'm
Oh.
down with that.
That's right.
A pink
All right.
what? Phone.
Pink phone.
Big ass pink phone.
That'd be a good band name. What?
I'll find it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. Let's. So you're.
You ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
So play your music.
Stop. Go back. Wandering. Oh, where you going?
Okay, just is this working? Your card is it playing?
It's plain. We're here. Are you ready? I'm ready when you are. All right. All right. I've never done this before, so we're going to start it off like this with some songs. Yo, a new day for new things. We trying to turn the page, no wicked way, straight up, no need to fake, it's a better road ahead. Nobody said change was easy, but if we want it, we can seize the DM. Now that don't mean we all walk the same, all talk the same, may see it through different frames. You might be a little lighter than me. Truth be told, we all bleed, don't wanna live on our knees, so just get up on your feet. Proceed to set a path right, time to take flight, let the world know that you can do it better. It may not be forever, we jam tougher than leather. So many people, yeah, who you are inside you. Check it, nah, I'm on the podium, face full of sodium, spitting to Magnolia ones, holy ones in them loaded guns, quoting fathers through abandoned sons, mothers through their daughters' tongues, no profit, but I move them like a preacher's son, giving bread to the masses, resurrection mixed with rhyme is like a second dose of hypnotical gases, new approach for a generation that's at the forefront of future in a fate that's running out of patience, whether prophets or the pyramids, we all get 2 feet, 2 fists, 1 heart, 1 mind, know your life is a gift, it's what you make it, seeking you find, live it up into the limit, cause you never get a chance to press rewind. No, you never get a chance to press rewind. Say you never get a chance to press rewind. Come on. Yeah. Who want to know who you are inside you? Yeah. All right. Stop. That was beautiful.
Damn, that
Shouts
was
out
beautiful,
to
man.
Shouts out to Ink Fat. If she's out there, and she's probably in Vegas right now DJing. She's like big time DJ, but she used to be a rapper and a singer, and she blessed this track. Actually, my homie Recollect, who raps also on the track, but since you're not here, you're in California, I'm rapping on this second verse.
I gotta tell you, that was Paulie Rhyme with. Can you turn me up? Am I on?
You need to move.
No, I'm good. And that was Paulie Rhyme with the track was Wandering.
Wandering, yeah. So this song I did when I was in California. And it was part of a mix CD. It was actually like a real CD, but we called it a mix CD because I had some friends who were DJs who are in that scene, and so they helped me put out a project, and they put their names on it and hooked it up. So it's cool.
All right.
My
And
man Mos, King Mos. Shout out to King Mos, Big Boogie, all them.
And you were listening to the Nagoya Buzz, IG's only international podcast and live stream.
Beautiful, love it.
Man, thank you for coming on the show today, Paulie.
Oh man, appreciate it. Thank you.
No, man, since you put that EP in my hand, I'm like, I gotta get this guy on.
Word, man.
But we had to work out the tech stuff for it because we've never worked with backing tracks.
Well, I hope this works and then it's good. Then you can do lots more.
I don't know
lots
about
of good hip hop out here, and singers and whatever.
I don't know about them out there, but it sounds awesome here.
I know it feels good. It feels like I'm in the studio,
Thank you.
which I really technically am in the studio. So yeah, word.
Well, thank you for coming on the show today. Before we chat with you, can you give us can you do one more track for us?
Oh, sure.
What's this one called?
Let's do each one. So we'll do each one. Each one is cool.
Very cool.
All right, so this one's called Each One Teach One. I did this. This is on the Public Radio album. Most of my songs, because I write by myself now, I just like the hooks in there. It goes like this.
Nah, each one teach one the call of a culture.
Yeah.
Inspiration prepare for when no one cares.
Heavenly finds.
Heavenly rhymes of living in hell.
Hell.
Trapped like
Ghosts in a
shell. Each one
teach
one.
one.
The call of a culture. Inspiration prepare for when no one cares.
Come on.
Heavenly finds and heavenly
Yeah, see, you
rhymes
turned
of
it up. I
living
like that,
in
yeah.
hell. Trapped like ghosts
Check
in a
it.
shell.
Nah, who's that creeping in my window? Some look like my kinfolk. Zombies running around the fence slow. Cookie cutter copies. Got my people limp. No doubt for the low pro. Hit them like some no-do. See them chasing yo-do. Just like them po folks. Even with your Popeyes. Can't just give a wide try. Thumping with that outlet. Gotta flip some new shit. Stomping with these go heads. Screaming in the jungle, Nick. We be on that other path. Universal running that. Leave it for them youngest blood maskers for coming up. No preaching, carry on. Give a pound, dog a bone. Sit on that revolution. Get your calves. Bump your music. Just know your past for you lose it. Hip hop elements. Fold for the choosing. Scratch right dancer. Work to be an MC. But you best know your craft if you're trying to fuck with these. Nah, each one. The call of a inspiration. Prepare for when no one cares. Heavenly and heavenly. For living in Nag Mag, yeah. You can just do a dance right here in the chair. He's like, turn it up. Yeah. Tapping my people like sound scissors and street lights in the jam to the dark just to keep the flow right. In the cypher in the park at the rally all night. Then up in the spot posted up like vice, but we here to bring truth. A verse to the youth that has that lost hope. That rumble clear your throat. We come to let the people know that movement ain't snow when the game real froze. Battle not oppose. Seeds that don't grow. Shots that hit our doors. People who don't vote good like some never know. Cause we get caught up in the catches now we're on. Moving, working, occupation. What the fuck is going on? Going on. Going on. Going on. Going on. Now teach one the call of a culture. Inspiration prepare for when no one cares. Heavenly finds and heavenly rhymes of living in hell. Trapped like ghosts in the shell. Now each one teach one the call of a culture. Inspiration prepare for when no one cares. Heavenly finds heavenly rhymes of living in hell. Trapped like ghosts in the shell. Now each one. Yeah.
Damn.
I love that song.
Woo.
Shouts out to D-Dot.
That was. Damn, that was
Public
good,
Radio.
man.
I'll give you all. I got that. I brought that with me. So that's
Awesome.
that album will be 10 years old next year, but still goes. Love it.
Well-
Shouts out to the Bay Area.
Man,
Yeah.
your stuff's great. I want to get right back to the music, but before we do, I gotta tackle the 5 questions.
Okay.
The 5 questions that every foreigner is sick of answering. DJ Scrying had to do it. Everyone's had to do it.
Yeah.
You ready to do it?
I'm with it.
All right, here we go. Number 1, Paul or Paulie? Definitely not Paulie Shore,
Well,
but Paul or Paulie?
A lot of people call me PR, like back home, but Paul is fine. Actually, this is what most people call me.
The Dragon?
No.
Oh, Paul. Sorry.
He went for the dragon. No one's ever done that. That's
Really?
awesome. Yeah.
All right.
They're like, no, Paul do. So, but people call me Paul. But usually, by the time people have a few drinks in them, then it's Paulie. Yo, Paulie, what's up, Paulie? And when I was in college, a lot of people call me Paulie. So that's
Well, as I've made it so abundantly evident, I'm very bad with names.
no. Paulie
ask
Short.
Miss
Shout out to
Sandra.
Paulie Short. That's my dude. I met him in Austin, Texas, at South by Southwest with my dude Terry and Fake Your Own Death. We was out there doing shows. So. Yeah, man, I'm not tripping. Man, like, let me tell you, I used to keep, like, when my name was misspelled wrong on flyers,
Yeah.
I was like a badge of honor. I felt like a real musician. I was coming up, pay your dues.
Well,
So.
now you've gotten the Daniel Ostrander treatment, because I tell you, every musician in town has emailed me and said, dude, that's not how my band's name is spelled. That's not how my name is spelled. That's not how it's pronounced since we started the radio stuff.
Yeah, man.
I'm actually really terrible at my job.
Nah, it's cool. I mean, like, the big thing with me was, it was like, Paulie Rhymes. So everybody was like, oh, Busta Rhymes, so Paulie Rhyme. When first it was Paulie Rhyme, and I wanted to just have it that way, and they were like, but everyone wanted to put an S on I actually hate the S more than I hate the shore.
Yeah.
So, so you put the rhyme, when you
That's
say
the
Paulie
first time
Rhymes,
anyone's ever said that
I
about
hate
Pauly
it.
Shore.
Dude. I hate it. I hate the S. It follows me around like the rain.
So just Paulie Rhyme.
Yeah, Paulie Rhyme. Name, occupation. That's cool.
Question number 2, where are you from?
I'm from, oh man. So this is I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Shouts out to Cleveland. Represent, go Cavs. But like in terms of music, I'm like a Bay Area artist. So I really like kind of started with this project. That song I just did, like it really kind of broke me out, and I started touring and stuff. So I'm from both. I feel like I'm from both.
That's cool.
So I kind of say like I'm from Cleveland. I was born in Cleveland, and I earned my stripes in the Bay Area. So
One thing I understand, I'm from Nashville, and I understand someone from a city like Nashville or other relatively culturally wasteland places moving to a place like Japan. But you were in the Bay Area. Why? Question number 3: why did you end up in Japan?
Yo, man, the Bay Area, Takai, man, it's very expensive. So like, but also, I love my family. Like a lot of people, oh, you have an in-law. Like my family doesn't treat me like an in-law. Those are my family. So like when I talk about my mother, it's like, oh, your wife's my mother-in-law. I'm like, no, she's my mother. She's Okazan.
That's
I don't
cool,
know.
man.
And so like my brother, and so my family is, my wife's family, they're all monks.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, we're Buddhists, but then on my side, most of my family, like my father was a minister, and most of my family are ministers. So there's like this crazy dichotomy. But so like they just embraced me in like 1999. Like I came here and I was like crying. I was like, I don't want to leave. And I finally moved here, and they were like, yo, cool, come, chill. It's
That's
all
very
good.
cool.
So shouts out to Honda. Love Honda.
So your wife's from the Honda City?
Yeah, it's from Honda Sheet. Yep.
And she's from a family of Buddhist monks.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah, man. It's real.
Question number 4: do you in fact like Japanese hip hop?
Oh yeah, I do. So I was trying to actually Rhymster's Coming, which is like old school Japanese hip hop. But my brother, who's also a monk, he gave me this Shaka Zombie CD, and so that was like my intro. But I also like Buddha Brand, and there was a lot of cats going back and forth to New York and coming to Japan or vice versa, like Japanese. So I like Japanese hip hop. Right now, I don't know. I'm not listening to a lot of new. There's a kid, I think, I'm going to mess his name up. It's like OMSB. He's a really dope dude out of Osaka. And then I listen to a lot of jazzy hip hop. So like New Jobbies, is one of my Okawari. And I work with No Mac, who's, prolific. So, yeah.
All right, last one. Which is better?
But I like Baby Metal, too.
Now you're talking Rangi's language.
Baby Metal. Oh, these kids, man. Oh, anyway, yeah, it's hilarious.
No, they're crazy popular.
Yeah, and my kids turn me on to music because I teach, so my kids turn me on to a lot of music now. So
you got some cool kids if they're listening to stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to AIS, Aichi International. They listen to all kind of.
That's a good gig,
my
man.
5th grade.
I love that place.
Yeah.
If I'm ever lucky enough to have kids, I hope they can go there.
Word.
So last one of the top 5. Which is better, old school or old school?
Nah, that's a trick question.
I did. I'm sure. No, I was thinking because we were talking to Will, and it made me realize how much I really don't like what's, I guess, new these days when it comes to hip hop.
Really? There's some good hip hop out there.
I'm sorry. I apologize. As like a DJ, that I'm always like listening to like what's like in the clubs, and it's always
yeah. Well, you can't do that. That's drive you crazy. But no, you should listen to Kendrick Lamar. I really like his
oh God, yeah, of course.
So
yeah.
J. Cole. I like, he's dope. Yeah, there's some dope stuff out there that I listen to. I'm blanking right now, but those two kind of jump out at me. Isaiah, there's another dude on TDE. I listen to a lot of TDE, so that's where Kendrick Lamar, Absol, Danny Brown. He does like some kind of, I would say like alternative. I like Skepta, who's a grime artist out the UK. Yeah. So. Yeah, some good stuff out there, man.
I like Grime. Grime's got a bit of a following here. It's not near as big as it is in the UK.
And I like SZA. So there's a singer. Her name's SZA. She did Rihanna's last album. And then Solange just came out, Beyonce's sister, who I love. She got this song called Don't Touch My Hair.
They're talking a lot about that Solange album.
Yo, man,
I haven't heard it yet, but I hear it's great.
Killing it. It's so dope. I mean, she just kind of... So there's another... there's a group, these twins called Abiyi. And it's Yoruban for twins, but they... my daughter loves them, and so one girl, she plays the cajon, and she plays like she does like an MPC, and then her sister plays the piano. And so like I think like they're all kind of like feeding off of each other and doing things. And after that Lemonade, you kind of saw that transition. But Solange, she's dope. She don't get I mean, her sister's Beyonce.
Yeah,
it's like Michelle and Destiny's Child. You're not gonna get enough love. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But shouts out to Beyonce. I love Beyonce, by the way. But just seeing who was in her in Lemonade, you could see like her sister, and then her sister beat up Jay-Z, so that was tight.
Yeah,
in the elevator, she's a gangster.
she did kick his ass, didn't she?
She didn't get shot. That's tight.
All right, as a reminder to our streaming audience, if you have a question for Paulie, make sure you post it on our video at facebook.com/Nagoya Buzz. There's nothing. They can ask you anything, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'll just plead the fifth. If you can in Japan, I don't know if that works.
It works just fine. Works just fine. All right.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the music.
What happened? Wait, no, you missed. What happened to the natto? I didn't get the natto question.
Oh, okay. Well, everyone's 5 is different.
Okay.
But I will ask you the question.
No.
Do you like natto?
Hell no. My daughter loves it. She eats it with the raw egg. Well, no, I don't think she do raw egg. But my wife. So funny story. First breakfast that I came. I'm at the tempo. I'm like all nervous because at the time my wife's father's alive and he's monk and he's like this big dude. I'm like nervous and I was like crazy, and they just break the natto out around the whole table. And then I'm trying to sit on the ground, which is crazy because it just hurts my legs. Can't do it. And then like cracking eggs, and the smell just
the worst.
Scarred me.
It's like death. 5
nattos being eaten with raw egg at the same time. It just scarred me. So I was like, nah. I mean, there's some stuff I do eat that people be like, whoa, you eat that. But I love food here. But yeah, natto.
Has there been any crossover with like American food that you had your wife try and she's like, how can you actually eat this?
They don't like broccoli.
No, it's not
raw broccoli.
It's not popular here at all.
Yeah, nah. We was talking about this, but I was talking to my barber, my barber Yoshi. He was saying how he was asking me, do I eat tripe? Like, do I eat pig intestine? I was like, yeah, we eat chitlins, bro. My grandma's from Alabama. My great grandma. I was like, yeah. I was like, so there's a lot of crossover with like Southern, food and stuff like that. But yeah, broccoli. That broccoli thing. I was like, are you kidding? Really? Broccoli is good.
Yeah, broccoli, and they don't like root beer.
Root beer is weird. It's a weird thing. Like,
it is weird. It's like is it sassafras or something? Sarsaparilla.
Yeah. It is. But when people see unagi, they be like, yo, you eating that for real?
But not too much longer. Unagi's going to be placed on the endangered list or the watch list. Yeah, we're fishing it to death over here. It's going to get it's already expensive. It's going to get crazy expensive in the next 10 years. Yeah.
Come on, man, you're depressing me.
I know, because I love me some unagi, man.
I love you. That's my joint.
All right, well, let's get back to the music before people get really bored with me.
What?
What do you got for us next?
Hold on. We're working off the iPad today. What am I doing? Am I doing super strength theory? I need to get over there. Give me 1 second, people.
Yeah, if you get a chance, make sure you visit Paulie Rhymes Bandcamp. That's bandcamp.paulierhyme.com.
Yeah, you can just go to paulierhyme.com.
That's right.
And then it just goes there.
And I was very impressed by
paulierhyme.net. That's where my blog is. I have Paulie Rhyme all over.
That's good. You got a Wikipedia page, man. You are the first artist we've had in the studio with the Wikipedia page. That's awesome.
I appreciate it. I didn't realize it was a big thing. I mean, not like I'm old or anything, but I just wasn't really. I was like, okay, I got a website, I got Bandcamp, got my Twitter and all that other stuff. And then when the Wikipedia page happened, it shot like right up to my Google. It was like at the top. I was like, oh my goodness, I should have did this like 10 years ago.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm not mad. All right.
But on your website, you've got this massive amount of singles and mixtapes. But I'm mostly familiar with your relatively new EP, Super String Theory.
Yeah. So
you put that in my hand at a show recently, and it's been my background music for like ever since I've had it. Could you play something for that for me?
Yeah, so I'll do Super String Theory.
Cool.
I really, actually, the guy Blueprint who did the tracks is really, he's famous to me, but he's from Ohio. So it was the first time we got a chance to work together. And it was dope. I love it. Okay, let's do it. Yeah. All this is very new to me. I love it. That sounds so good. Thank you guys.
Oh man,
I need to just come up here and record a live album. Nag Mag presents Paulie Rhyme. Yeah. See them winds might change. Some people rearrange when I need to hit the record. Never be the same. Beats always classic. Rhymes futuristic. Souls keep them live. Get it out like too quick. Like two wicks. Slow down, young Nubian. Brand new, this ain't no fall through. For infinity, rep the crew. Same name, new game. Spread like poppy seeds. Bump that old rust, new bang, no style. Rock a beam, fate of the world. Keep it swimming like rotations and hurl. Shatter competition like porcelain. Rhymes is furled like the call of the wild. Back on the howl with the full moon. You in hell just like some loud spit a super string theory. Binary kind of blurry, keep it hitting through them flurries. Going peace and my people, laws never equal, but we knew about that. More Malcolm for your palate, bumping bullet or the ballad. Keep Jews on repeat, Reaper getting no sleep, no knees, straight feet, pumping hard at the beat. See the winds might change, people rearrange. Needle hit the record, never be the same. Beats always classic, rhymes futuristic. Soul keep 'em live, never a statistic. See the winds might change, people rearrange. Needle hit the record, never be the same. Beats always classic, rhymes futuristic. Soul keep 'em live, never a statistic. Steady strive, nose dive if it get me ahead. Front line screaming freedom, wanted alive ahead. Look 'em right in the eye, whether they counting or shouting. Some dudes got big bark but ain't got no heart. Then it's back to the grill again. Each one never forget how we try to win. Teach 'em, see them words more than kill a gun. Who lost for my queens and my ox and them? No floss unless you down to support. Sometimes it's a sport, sometimes understanding is more like a bandage we mow. Like them bandits trying to break up them banks. Them labels be them tanks and we standing in a square. Equity seem fair but it's twice complicated. Decades decorated, now it's back to the payment. All my busters and my breakers, juicers and them scrapers. Play your part till you make it. See the winds might change, some people rearrange. If the needle hit the record, never be the same. Beats always classics, rhymes futuristic. Soul keep 'em live, never a statistic. See the winds might change, people rearrange. Needle hit the record, never be the same. Beats always classic, rhymes futuristic. Soul keep 'em live, never a statistic. Never a statistic. Yeah, I love it. You guys are amazing.
That is great.
I'm all about positive feedback, by the way.
We should
Shouts out to all my people worldwide. Okay.
Man, we should have had you on a lot sooner.
What are you talking about? We're just
Man.
having fun.
That was good stuff. All right, let's get a bit of your history, man. That's water, totally water.
Adult, I call it adult water in my house. Yeah.
You've been a hip hop artist here and back home in Cleveland. Oh no, I'm sorry, the Bay Area for
Yeah.
many years. How did you first get started?
So in Cleveland, I used to just do shows. So in Cleveland, first my uncle. I always give it out to my uncle. My uncle Nathan. He lived in New York and he was in the DJing and stuff like that. So I started DJing. Well, I started breaking. I had a Jerry curl, all that. So
That's
I broke,
awesome.
Went to Brooklyn, with my grandma, breaking with the cardboard, all that, like in the 80s. And then when I got to, like, fast forward, got to college, I had a radio show. I was a DJ. And so then I was, like, playing radio show. I went to Hiram in Ohio. And then my uncle was like, yo, you do poetry? Because I was doing a lot of poetry. And he was like, you should make a demo. I know this dude who he's a producer for Sean Price, which is this guy from this group, Helter Skelter. Rest in peace, Sean Price. And he was like, yo. So I made this demo on my radio show. I think I used like a Bone Thugs and Harmony, For the Love of Money. And actually I take it back because I did do a song at my friend's radio show, Matt. I did that and then I did some other stuff and then I put it all together and I took it. And then he was like, rap. And I was like, what? I was like, I got the demo. He's like, no, you got to be able to freestyle. And I was like, I did some like whack freestyle. He's like, yo, you got to come back when you get better. And so then I like learned freestyle. So like all these like moments, right? His name was Shamik? And anyway, so then like I fast forward and I was like getting my master's and I was like, this is all before teaching. And then I was like, yo, I met this kid in my dorm. I was a hall director. I was like, I make beats. My name's Mr. Smothercats. He's from like Canton. So I was like, yo, I want to make an album because I had like got the drum machine. I saw Bjork on Much Music walking on the beach making a beat, and I was like, I need that. And then I started like making beats and like put the mic in over the thing, like the beams and
Oh yeah,
and I put the mic over there and we started making like some
in your
raps
dorm room.
in my dorm room. And so then like rapping to some drum beats and rapping to like Groove Theory and rapping to like DMX and like anything. And then like I was like, I'll quit my job and I'll put this like, it was more like a demo, but it was called Ultraman because I was really this was even before I met my wife, all this stuff. So I had this album called Ultraman in Cleveland. Like, he was like, weirdo, who is Ultraman? And I'm like standing I had this old picture of me in a starter jacket. And I was like, and I put it out. And my brother, who is, he was like, I don't know, 10 at the time or something. He made me a website. And this was like, it was like 98, 99 something. But then I went to this DJ who helped me put out one of these songs with my CD. And he was like, I only play vinyl. And I was like, what? You only play vinyl?
Do you actually own a? Do you have a vinyl record?
So I pressed up my own records.
Holy shit! Can I get? Is there still
Yeah,
copies?
yeah,
of that?
yeah. I got records.
Nice.
And so then I started pressing that record. So then I went back to him in like a month, and I was like, bam, and he played it. He put it right on. Bam. He was like, I told you I play vinyl. And we laugh about it now because he's like this famous DJ. He DJs for Jay-Z and all this other stuff. Like he's like, but I was like, you remember when you made me go get vinyl? He was like, I didn't make you. I said, I came to you. You was the biggest DJ in Cleveland. And I gave you my CD, and you looked at me and said, I only play vinyl. He was like, I didn't think you was going to do it. I was for real.
That's passion, man.
And so then I started, I pressed some wax, and then, you know, it was kind of, you know, my music back then, it was all experiment. It was all right. It wasn't great. But then I moved to California, and then I started working at Nordstrom in Palo Alto, and then I started doing all this stuff, and then my dude, D-Dot, I met him at an open mic. He was like, man, he had a group, and, you know, I was rocking in a band because I started rapping in a band. I think rapping in a band, like I rapped in this band, Finless Brown.
It was the mid-'90s. Wasn't everyone rapping in a band back then?
Yeah, well, this was like 2004.
Okay.
So, like, but you know, it just changed me because me and my wife were in a band together. So, because she raps in Japanese and she sings.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome. I was her backup singer for a long time. Shouts out to my wife. Shouts out to Moto. And so she, like, really pushed me and was like, yo, you can do it. And, like, I moved to Bay Area and I kind of got my own, like, feet. It's kind of like when you move to Japan and you like, oh, I'm my own person. You know,
Yeah.
I gotta do it. And that's what the Bay Area was for me. And then I started touring. And then I got a manager in Buffalo from this label called Deep Thinker. And he was like, yo, I got these shows on the East Coast and I got a bunch of shows on the West Coast. And so we booked our own tour. It's called the Guy on the Couch Tour. Then fast forward, I started working with all these people. Then I met a few people in Japan and started doing stuff with DJ Sly and No Mac and Tofu Beats. And, like, yeah.
That's cool, man.
I'm still just, you know, grinding it out. But I love teaching. You know, I love kids. So I feel like I can't, you know, tell them to, like, go out and do something and, like, follow your dreams if I don't do the same thing. Like, so you got to take risks.
How much do your students love you? Are you not just the coolest teacher they've ever had? Do they know you're a hip-hop artist?
So most of my kids in California, they knew I was a hip hop artist, but most of, like, their teachers were musicians. That's how the Bay Area, you know,
it's like Nashville. Everyone's a singer.
Yeah, I just went to tour in China, right? And so I had to tell my kids, I was like, yo, I'm going to China. And I was like, for what? And I was like, I'm a musician. And they were like, what? What's your name? And then, like, I was like, okay, you got to look at it at home. I'm a teacher. I'm Mr. Richardson here. Paulie rhyme when you go home. And it's like, they looked it up. They was like, it's cool, you know. And I showed my mother, and, like, I told her,
Showed your mom. That's never
you're going
good.
to China. And then, like, moms was coming up to me like, yo, like, I saw you rapping with my daughter. I was like, yeah. So it's cool. I mean, I use hip hop in class, so I teach with it too. So it's not like, for me, it's like a lifestyle. It's like my life is culture. So it's just like teaching American Revolution. Like, I'll probably teach, you know, about breaking, or we talk about music, we talk about math, we talk about rhythm, you know. So I use music as a tool, like people use, you know, like technology or a book or anything like that. And we talk about history, songs that come in your head, be like, oh yeah, the 70s, this is what they were doing, you know, and like disco was whack, or, you know, then hip hop was coming, or disco was dope, you know. Now people like disco, and, like, you know, Daft Punk, and they had the guy Nile Rodgers, he was in his band Chic, and, you know. And then if you think about Sugar Hill, the Sugar Hill gang, they rapped over Chic, you know, and it's all like this circle. And so the kids are like, whoa.
They must love you, man.
That's fun, man. We just have fun.
We had a singer-songwriter, Michael Green, in here a couple of months back, and he's very talented, and he cuts it, you know, he does his own, like, kids albums, and I tell you, like,
yeah, that's dope.
His album has been, like, my go-to. If I'm teaching little kids, and they're all crazy, I put in Michael Green, and they're paying attention, like, right then. Yeah. Have you ever thought about doing that yourself?
No, so my dude, Crip Grant, his name's Gabe. He's in the Bay Area now. He's putting together a kids album. I don't know if it's instrumental or just instrumental. I might rap over some of that. But, you know, I'm actually trying to get my daughter. She likes to rap and sing and stuff. So, you know,
it's a family thing.
I keep the mic up. You know, I got the Rode mic. I was like, yeah, you know, you can go ahead. And she, like, raps. She has some stuff on my phone that she does. But I don't know. I just kind of let it go. I don't try to plan too much.
Has there ever been a family of hip hop artists, like a mom, a father, and a daughter or a kid together?
It ain't. I don't know.
That might be a new thing.
You know, no, I take that. There is like there's like a kid, like they do kid music. I can't remember the name. If I would send it to you.
Very cool.
I saw it, but
all right. Well, the first time I heard you performing, you were playing with the Xandra Corpora band. That was a fantastic show. It was for their CD release party.
Leslie.
How did you come to meet that famous trio?
My dude GGO, who is in the Bay Area,
Mhm.
he knows Andra, and so when he came out on tour last summer, and I was kind of just chilling because I just got here. I was like, I had no job. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and he was like, "Yo, I'm coming out," and I got my friend, and then we met, and then went to Plastic Factory, and then we jammed a little bit, and then they were like, "Yo, you should come do a show," and then so we did. I can't remember. Then I think it was the blues spot. We did like a blues spot. Maybe that was the first one. I can't remember. But
I think it was the first time I actually had ever heard of you when you were. I think it was what, Slow Blue.
Slow Blue, yes.
Slow Blues, yeah.
And that was a cool place. And so we did Slow Blues, and then we just clicked. We just hit it off, and they're like, putting out their projects, and we from there, like, we do stuff every couple months. We'll do show. I'll just guess rap. And
She's constantly doing side. She just released a track recently, like side projects outside of the XCB.
Dude.
Have you thought about doing like something with her? Because that would be funky, man.
We've talked about it, and like where I was gonna just like make some drum tracks, and then she would like sing and do some guitar over, and I rap or something like that. But she's busy, man. She's
very busy.
So I mean, we will. I think I don't think we won't. I think we will. But she makes videos. She's prolific,
Yeah.
And so hopefully, right now it's just good to get to know people. I think my thing is like building relationships and like knowing people, and then when things happen organically, then it's cool. But we have fun. We rock shows, and from there I was able to rock with Blanca, and like I did a show with them down in Nishio, and then I did another show with Angus, and then like we're doing Halloween. It's like things are happening. So I'm just kind of going with the flow. But yes, we will be doing music together soon, and they're hella dope. I love it. They're very inspiring. I feel like same thing like Wade. Like I work with Wade. And then he's like this.
Michael Wade at GC Live?
Yes, King of Rock. I like call he's King of Nagoya Rock.
He is, man. GC Live is his kingdom,
and then,
man. I love that place.
Like Fabio. Like, I mean, I'm just meeting people. And so I really feel like that was the thing about Cleveland. I think initially in like the 90s, like you could meet people and see people and go to places and they support each other.
Yep.
And you'd be like, yo, you here? Wow. Thank you. And so that's I feel that like family kind of, I'm just waiting for it to beef. Somebody have beef. You'd be like, dang, I can't go to your show.
Well, you're lucky. You come to a time when it's like that is so strong, that sense of community, people coming together and supporting each other. And there's so many places to perform and open mics and whatnot. The GC Live jams tonight. So many great things, and I'm really glad you're here as a part of this, what I'm calling the new renaissance of Nagoya local music.
Yeah, man, because I'm not moving, so I'm ready.
I like hearing that too, because I'm tired of saying goodbye to like really good talent and musicians.
Nah, I'm in Nagoya. I mean, I live in Honda, but I'm in Nagoya. I'm Chubu, Aichi, all that.
Very cool.
So yeah, I'm good. I'm here.
Well, like you said, if anyone wants to hear more from Paulie Rhyme, he is going to be at the Sexy Halloween. Which day are you going to be there?
Sexy Halloween. I'm gonna be rapping about revolution at the Sexy Halloween. No, the 29th. That's Saturday.
That's right. You're gonna be on the Vio stage.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a short DJ set, and then I'm gonna perform. So I'm gonna be playing some hip hop and some funk and some soul, and then I'm just gonna do my thing.
That's cool, man. You know what time that is? Because I think people are gonna actually want to be
there.
Yeah.
So my DJ set starts at 8:30, and then I start rapping at 9.
Very cool.
So if you get there for that full hour, then my man Will.
Yeah.
Will, man, I gotta practice your name. I don't want to butcher it, bro. I'm just gonna call you
Will Taylor.
No.
Scrying. Yeah. It's like crying with an S.
I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to. I don't want to. I want
No
to
one
like
is
elbow me when I'm coming out. Like, oh yeah. Oh. My bad. Scrying.
All right. So what can everyone expect from this one-man show?
So when I DJ, I play a lot of like soul and funk. I play some hip hop. And then because I shipped like all these records, I spent thousands of dollars to ship records here.
Oh, I gotta hit you up on how to do that.
Ooh, I did it already. It's painful. But I just bought a controller too, so I'll be able to practice. And then since I'm DJing a little bit more lately, I got a couple gigs DJing. But then rapping, I do some of this, some new stuff. I'm gonna do Like What Just For You.
Awesome.
I'm putting that on the set list.
Got to be my favorite one from the Super Strength Theory EP.
Me too. Because I just went on that other tour and I've been doing like particular things and a lot of recording. I haven't really put the new stuff in the performance lately, but except for like Super String Theory because that's the title track. But I'll put that in there.
Cool.
Because I love it. It's hype.
It's good. It's a great EP, man. And if you want to hear it, you've got to check it out. Remember, go to paulierhyme.com. Was that polyrhyme.com?
Yes.
All right,
You can just actually Google Paulie
Google
Rhyme.
polyrhyme.
There's no one.
Wikipedia page.
There's a shout out. There's Paulie
Bandcamp.
Think. Shout out to him, but just Paulie Rhyme if you go there.
Yeah.
I have a Wikipedia page.
He's got a Wikipedia page, which will also
So
link, which links
ridiculous.
to your pages. But on your Bandcamp, there's a ton of great tracks. But make
Yeah.
sure you click on one of the most recent ones, Super String Theory, the EP, 4 tracks. They're all amazing.
Cool. All right.
Awesome. All right. Anything else in the work before we move on for the closeout? Is there anything in the works for you this year? Any albums? Any? You said you were DJing.
Yeah, so I'm trying to, DJ more. So I got a show in Honda on the 15th. Shouts out to Yami Kuro. That's a crew down there. So I'm gonna do my Koto's birthday party. I'm DJing down there. And then Halloween. And then I'm just doing a lot of recording. So I'm working on this project with King Rim, who is from Cleveland, but he lives in New York now. I'm working on a new project with Nag Mag for next year. And I'm working on just random things with a girl in Norway. I'm working with my dude Condor in Poland. Just, there's a project from Ajuna and J Beat from Korea that's coming out in Japan in 2 weeks.
Damn,
I
man,
did a
you are
song
busy.
there. I just like to rap, man.
That's great.
I love it.
Whatever you do, you gotta let me know. I gotta hear more of your stuff.
Yes, I will let you know. I appreciate it. And yeah, you can check me out on Facebook. I'm easy to get to. All right, let's see. So
I cannot thank you enough for coming on today, Paul.
no, this is fun.
We're gonna have you back, but I'm very excited about your set at the Sexy Halloween.
Me too.
So as a preview, could you just do one more song for us?
Yes, sir.
All right, what you got for us?
Okay, so I'm gonna do Put It Up. So most people have heard this song. I just precursed this. So there's a remix by Tofu Beats, who's like this famous dude in Japan. He's he doesn't return my calls anymore. No, I'm joking. Shout out to Tofu Beats. He's a cool dude. But when I did this song originally with Vin Rock, who's my dude from New York and Bay Area, and then Tofu Beats, he remixed it. He did like a dance mix of it, and it's dope. But I'm gonna do the original today.
Excellent.
It's called Put It Up. So I'll be playing. I like all this stuff. So I like to play stuff too where you be like, oh, I heard this, but this is the original version too. So when I'm DJing, I like to do it. I should be rapping right now, right? But he's happy. He's happy I'm here. I'm happy too. There's a long intro. Make sure you check out polyrhyme.com. Nag Mag, thank you for having me. This is my love song.
Put it up if you're feeling the vibe. Put it up whether day or the night. Put it up if you loving your life, whether a fist or a peace sign.
What?
Put it up, put it up.
Come on.
Put it up if you're feeling the vibe. Put it up whether day or the night. Put it up if you loving your life, whether a fist or a peace sign. Put it up,
Check it.
put it up.
Yo, that rat race make you feel like you're running in place. Vacate, make you feel like it's all a mistake. So you make case when you should really be planting the roots. See, he's looking for you like trying to grow without food. Be a father to your son. You only get one chance, eyes on the prize. Future is in their hands, need to man up. Get these queens some assistance. Act like a king, spend a minute with your kinfolk. Ain't about paper, more about time. Spend a little so you really know what's on their mind. Conversation like education, give them a voice. Let them know right from wrong. Our people have a choice. One hand washes the other, both wash the face. Teach them to be a prince, don't condemn them to last place. Mind terrible waste. Hope is truthful, world that never change if we don't help the youth grow. Shouts out to Rod Rock, he's cutting this up. Yeah.
Put it up if you're feeling the vibe. Put
Yeah.
it up whether day or the night.
Nagoya.
Put it up if you loving your life, whether a fist or a peace sign.
What?
Put it up, put it up.
Come on.
Put it up if you feeling the vibe.
Put it up.
whether day or the night.
Put it up.
if you loving your life, whether a fist or a peace sign.
Yeah. In your house, put it up.
Put it up.
Check it. Now it can be tough one-on-one, but if you committed to make them feel it, sometimes love best when they hear it. And I ain't telling you how to run your house, but if you live with her, then you might want to take her out. The grass will always seem greener. Bright lights and skin tights is cool for cuz people. And it's even cool to kick it in. But after the fun, who the one that's always listening? Who probably got them clothes that you stunting in? Who gon' be rubbing your face when you stumble in? Who was down from the jump, middle, and the end? And if it's all the same person, that's the one you're worried about then. Before they let you go, better let them know. Cook a meal, run her a bath, just let it show. Who really mean the most, who really is the one? Cause if you don't, give somebody else to get it done.
Put it up if you're feeling the vibe.
Oh,
Put it up.
special
whether
shout out
day
to
or the
Max.
night. Put it up.
I gotta
if you
shout him
loving your
out.
life,
Max
whether
Lit.
a
That's my
fist or a
dude.
peace sign.
Drives
Put
me
it
crazy,
up.
but I love him.
Put it up.
Ah.
Put it up if you feeling the vibe.
Shouts out to
Put
my
it up
kids.
whether
They probably
day or the
some of them
night.
stuck
Put it
on the
up
watch.
if you loving your life, whether a fist or a peace sign. Put it up.
Yeah.
Put it up.
All right. Shouts out to you guys. You're amazing.
All of you
Carter back there holding it down. That's it.
Paul, man, I cannot thank you enough. That was just
No, that was coming on. I was like, what happened?
That's all right.
Oh, baby, I like it, bro. Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Man, much love. We appreciate it so
Cool.
much. All right. Thank you so much. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back real quickly with what's happening this week in the Nagoya Buzz calendar.
Oh, good times.
That was good stuff, man.
That was fantastic, man. That is one of the best performances. Oh, get up from the mic before I say that.
Don't do it. I love everyone. Don't cause no drama. Thank you.